Favorite people. Let's read another story in Encyclopedia Brown. So this one is called The Case of the Knockout Artist. Remember, I want you to be thinking about and trying to solve this case as I am reading it to you. Here we go. The Case of the Knockout Artist. Bugs Meany's heart burned with a great desire. It was to get even with Encyclopedia. Bugs hated being outsmarted by the boy detective. He longed to punch Encyclopedia so hard in the jaw that the lump would come up right on top of his head. Bugs never raised a fist, though. Whenever he felt like it, he remembered Sally Kimball. Sally was the prettiest girl in 5th grade and the best fighter. She had done what no boy under 12 had dreamed was possible. She had flattened Bugs Meany. When Sally became the boy detective's junior partner, Bugs quit trying to use muscle on Encyclopedia, but he never stopped planning his day of revenge. Bugs hates you more than he hates me, warned Encyclopedia. He'll never forgive you for whipping him. Just then, Ike Cassidy walked into the detective agency. Ike was one of Bugs' guys. "I'm quitting the Tigers," he announced. "I want to hire you, but you'll have to take the quarter from my pocket. I can't move my fingers." "What's this all about?" asked Encyclopedia. "Bugs' cousin, Bearcat Meany, is spending the weekend with him," said Ike. "Bearcat is only 10, but he's built like a caveman. Bugs said he'd give me $2 to box a few rounds with Bearcat." "Bearcat tripped you up and stepped on your fingers?" guessed Encyclopedia. "No, we used his head," said Ike. "I gave him my famous 1-2, left to the nose followed by a right to the chin. I must have broken both hands hitting him." "You should have worn boxing gloves," said Sally. "We wore gloves," said Ike. "Man, that Bearcat is something else." "Did he knock you out?" asked Encyclopedia. "He did and he didn't," said Ike. "His first punch didn't knock me out, and it didn't knock me down, but it hurt so much I had to go down anyway." "Oh, God," gasped Encyclopedia. "He just beat you with one punch?" "With 2, corrected Ike. "When I got up, he hit me again. I was paralyzed. I couldn't move enough to fall down." "Bearcat sounds like an up-and-coming champ," observed Sally. "He's training for the next Olympics," said Ike. "Isn't he a little young?" said Sally. I don't know how old you are when you start training for the Olympics for boxing. Now, I know in gymnastics and in ice skating and stuff, they start really young. Soccer, too, but I don't know about boxing. I don't know. "You tell him that," said Ike. "He hurt me when he breathed on me." The more Encyclopedia heard about Bearcat, the unhappier he became. "Why do you need a detective?" he asked. "Bugs said I didn't last long enough to earn the $2, replied Ike. "I want you to get my money." Encyclopedia gulped. The case looked like a bloody nose for sure. "Forget the $2, he suggested. "It's a matter of pride," said Ike. "Bearcat made me mad. He said I fought like a girl." "Oh, he did he?" said Sally. She stamped her foot. "We'll take the case. I'd love to teach Mr. Bearcat Meany how a real girl fights." That, thought Encyclopedia, is exactly what Bugs wants. He said nothing, however. He took a quarter from Ike's pocket, and the 3 of them went to see Bugs. They found him sitting on the doorway of his clubhouse. "Did you lose your way?" he snarled. "The ladies' sewing circle meets down the street." "Oh, we've come to get Ike's $2, said Sally. "I don't pay boys to fight like girls," said Bugs. "Maybe you've forgotten how well a girl can fight," snapped Sally. "Shall I remind you?" Bugs held up his hands playfully. "You know me, I'm too old to fight little girls," he said. "Say, wait a minute, you're in luck. There's a 5th grader in the clubhouse. Maybe he'll box you." "If I win, Will you pay Ike his $2? Said Sally. Of course, said Bugs. Am I not a man of my word? I don't know. Should we trust him? I don't know if I trust him. I don't know. Bugs tossed a pair of boxing gloves at Encyclopedia's feet and disappeared into the clubhouse. His voice sounded from inside. Some girl thinks she can make you eat dirt, Bearcat. Encyclopedia picked up the gloves. Nervously, he pushed the right glove over Sally's hand and began lacing it. Ike did the same with the left glove. Bugs came out of the clubhouse. With him, a boy wearing boxing gloves. The boy looked like 3 fifth graders. He was as tall as one and as wide as 2. Bearcat, groaned Ike. Bearcat's dark little eyes studied Sally up and down. She don't look like much, he said slowly. She thinks girls can do anything boys can, said Bugs. I don't know, said Bearcat, tapping his knees without stooping. I've never boxed a girl before. She's been asking for it, said Bugs. You know what? She said you'd have to fall down a well to get a deep thought. Would I lie to you? Give it to her. Bearcat shrugged. If you say so, Cousin Bugs, he muttered. He advanced on Sally. Quickly, Encyclopedia stepped in between them. It won't work, Bugs, he said. The fight's off. You made Ike hire us just so you could get revenge on Sally by putting her up against a Bearcat. How did Encyclopedia know that? Look, here's a picture. Right? There's Bearcat and Bugs and Ike, Encyclopedia and Sally. How do you think how do you think Encyclopedia knew that Bugs just had Ike hire them just so he could have Bearcat beat Sally up? I don't know. I have to think about it. I want you to think about it too, okay? Until next time, don't forget to be awesome.